is a big story. Is there a story behind how you fell into it, how it popped up?
It was really more accidental than anything. I was looking for an internship while in law school, and my parents were actually friends with who later became my boss, Bob Aronson. You may have heard the name. He was pretty big. He recently retired, but he's one of the kind of founders, I think, of physician immigration. So he just said, "Oh, just come. You can do a summer internship with me." And then, I ended up staying on after law school. So it's sort of one thing led to another. It really was never a big plan. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But honestly, 27 years later, I love what I do every day. So it really worked out
Yeah.
for me.
I have a similar story. It's a good chunk of immigration lawyers out of the same way. Just kind of got a job randomly, like okay, like it's pretty
Yeah.
good law. So you're
But
in.
I think those of us who are immigrants too, it really resonates.
Yeah,
So you really kind of fall in love with, we understand the other side as well. So it really was the right job for me, obviously.
perfect. So what made you make the move to California from Minnesota?
Well, I got recruited. I met who then became my boss, Bernie Woolstorff. You may have heard of him at a conference, my first ever ALA conference. And he just thought it was going to be the greatest thing if I moved and joined his firm. And I did. It was, I was in my 20s, and it was kind of a good time to move on and do something else. And it was a really great move for me. And I was there for a number of years before I started my own firm.
So, I mean, it's starting your own firm. There's a lot of emotions that go into it and reasons and stuff like that. What are some of the biggest reasons you decided to take the risk? Because it's a scary thing. A lot of people think about, leaving the comfort of working for somebody.
It was like jumping off a cliff. And, it's been 13 years since I've had my own firm. And I have a partner, so it's the two of us.
Did you start with a
Plus,
partner, or did
yeah.
you go solo then find a partner?
No, we started together. And in fact, it's even a more convoluted story. We met at Bob Aronson's firm in Minneapolis, my partner, Alex Gabadze. And that's where he also met his wife, who was my very close friend, who's a senior level paralegal. So they ended up moving to LA at some point. We all worked at the Woolstorff Immigration, and we're lifelong friends since we were in our 20s. So it was kind of an obvious choice for the three of us to start the firm together. So it was initially myself and Alex are the two lawyers, and Colleen was doing everything else. And today we're at about 25, 26 people. Colleen kind of is almost like a third partner. She runs the practice. And the two of us are partners, and then we have two associates, and the rest are support staff. But to go back to your question, it's a complicated question about why, but I think that everyone kind of who's an entrepreneur, at some point gets that light bulb that it's this is what I truly want to do. And it was a scary decision, leaving the comfort of steady paycheck and a job at a nice firm, but it was the right decision, I think, for all parties at that time. And it's scary, but nothing good comes if you don't take a little bit of a risk. So
Exactly.
I'm glad we did it. And it's been a great ride to have your own firm.